welcome back to this week's YouTube video. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be taking you guys through a day in my life of what it sort of looks like in a typical Monday as an online coach. So I am an online fitness coach. I have been coaching for 6 years now, a while. Started right out of high school, and I'm also going to add a little bit of a Q&A, or I guess a bit of a Q&A, yes, about like online coaching, business, but also like share a little bit of information about how I got to where I am today. And like, look, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I have come so far, and I am living a dream, but it definitely comes with its ups and downs, that's for sure. But I just want to share a little bit of an insight into what it looks like for me. Now every day sort of looks different. I do try and structure my days to have each day have a focus. For example, Mondays are very much like my CEO days, my CEO hat, my biz owner hat. I have a lot of my meetings with my team. It's very focused around that. Tuesdays are usually for content planning, maybe some content creation as well if I have time. Wednesdays, full client day. And then Thursdays, I will do content, or I'll take a little bit of a chill day, while I'm trying to. And then Fridays will be content and just tying up loose ends. Today's a Monday, very CEO focused day, so I thought it'd be cool to take you guys along. I'm just about to start my first deep work block for the day, so I do try and time block my day. Honestly, I think I have undiagnosed ADHD, and I just really struggle unless I have strict routines. First deep work block, and what I'm going to do is in that work block, I'm going to reply to DMs and do some appointment setting, which is just like basically getting calls on my books. And then I will be I have a client check-in, just one client check-in I do on Mondays. It's actually my only male client I think he was my first PT client when I was a face-to-face personal trainer back in 2019, so a very long time ago. He's still an online client to this day, so that's the only check-in I got to do this morning. It is coming up, so it's the end of March, so it's coming up to 90-day review time for my team, so I'm just going to draft up my 90-day review little documents for two of my team members. My third team member, she only just started, so no point in doing a 90-day review yet, but I will be drafting those documents up. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on for this morning. So I'll take you guys along, and then after that it'll be time for the gym. So I'm going to run you through my workout and what the rest of my day looks like. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, all the things. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm excited to take you through a day of what it looks like in my role. Get into it. Happy Monday. I've just had my pre-workout meal, which is just protein oats with almond butter. And now I am going to be sipping my Oxy Shred ready to drink in the flavor cotton candy. And guys, if you do want to save on Oxy Shred or Alpha Wear Physique, what I'm wearing to the gym, basically all the activewear I wear and all the supplements I use, I always leave the links down below to shop. But you can also use for EHP, use my code Zara, you can save a little bit of money. And then if you want to save at Alpha Wear, Zara 10 will get you 10% off. But it would be amazing if you want to support me, support what I'm doing, plus get a little savings yourself as well. Doesn't hurt. I'm off to the gym now, off to train legs. I feel really good this morning. I did let myself sleep in, and I think I'm gonna try and do that like more often. I got the Aura Ring a few weeks ago, and I think I want to like really work on improving my readiness score, especially because I have the flexibility to be on my own schedule. Like, I'm very scheduled during the day, but if I need a little bit more sleep, I want to allow it, because now I feel great and I'm ready to. I'm also in my follicular phase of my cycle, so I'm feeling good and like ready to go. But we have legs on the menu today. I'm trying to think of what I have off the top of my head, because my phone is obviously what I'm filming on, but I think I have like Bulgarians, glute focused, back extension, leg press. I have a core exercise. I think I have a decline leg raises. Ready to go, ready to smash out this leg day. So let's get going. Forgot to update you guys on what I'm doing. I just did a little bit of work, basically filled out what's called my workplace effective chart. So I get me and my team to complete this chart. Basically it has all our KPIs on it. We all do it, and then we come together on a group call and we go through our works. We talk about what we want to improve on, some of our wins. So it's just a good way to track metrics in our business and make sure everyone is doing their part, or if there's, you know, a gap, we can solve the problem. We've replied to clients, emails, all of that sort of jazz. Just had my accountant do all my tax for me, and for some reason I'm not owing as much on tax this year. So that's a win. It's always nerve-wracking when like I get a number that I'm like, seems wrong, but I'll trust the accountant. A little tip that I like to use, let me show you, is using a Pomodoro timer. This one is actually customizable. So with Pomodoro, normally it's 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. You do that 4 rounds through, and after the 4th round you do a 15-minute break. But I just kind of change the timer to be what my time block is, and it kind of creates a fun game for me, because the quicker I can get something done, the quicker I can just rest and do nothing, because that's how my brain works. So I smashed through all my tasks in my next work block. Now I'm having a 15-minute break. I just find this is really good. When there's a timer, I work better. Again, I don't know if it's like a undiagnosed ADHD thing where I like when there's urgency, but who knows. It's really helpful to have timers, because then it also makes sure that you do take breaks as well. So it's now that point in my Monday afternoon where it is meeting time with my team. Ignore how bad I look. I don't know what is going on with my face right now, but I want to do a quick explanation of who I have on my team, because it isn't just me. It definitely started with just me, and then I've grown my team over time. The first person that I hired in my business was an assistant coach, because I reached my own capacity with my coaching roster, and my mission is to help as many women as I can. But if I take on as many women as I can, there's going to be a point where the level of service that I can give the client is going to decrease, and my goal is to make every single client feel like they're our only client. Like that's the attention to detail and the support that we want to give our girls. So that was my first hire, was an assistant coach, who is Jessica, and yeah, she has been working with ZZ Fit for just over a year now. So that was really cool. And then the second hire was my virtual assistant, Ireland, and she started in June or July of last year. So it's been maybe like 10 months or so. She's a huge help. So she just basically helps with all the admin side of things. So sending gifts to clients, asking for feedback, being in the community, like the Facebook community, managing that. She manages the Team ZZ Fit Instagram. She helps me with editing this YouTube video, editing my podcast. So she really helps me out with all the admin side of things that I don't necessarily need to do. And then my third hire was another assistant coach, and that's Julia. And she joined us literally just last month. So Julia and I are based in America. Ireland and Jess are based in Australia. So it's really cool to sort of diversify the team of like where we're from. She is another assistant coach since Jess reached her capacity in January. So it was time to bring on more people for us to be able to again help more women without us necessarily being spread too thin. Anyways, Mondays are my big team meeting days. So first meeting is Jess, and then we've got our weekly WEC meeting, which I described before. Then I've got my one-on-one with Ireland, and then my one-on-one with Julia, and then I am gonna obviously check over my messages, and then I'm clocking out for the day, and I'll show you the rest of my evening as well. It's now the end of the day. I just showered. Now I'm doing my skincare. So I thought I would take you guys through what I'm doing. So in the shower, I cleansed my face, but sometimes I still have a little bit of makeup residue. So I just get that off with a makeup wipe. I don't wear too much makeup during the day, as you probably have seen. I'm gonna take my hair out of this silly little bun. Normally I would like do my oral care at the same time, but I want to have a soda. So first I'm going to use, I can never say this word, hyaluronic acid. Follow that up with just moisturizer. That's it, really simple. In the morning you saw that I like rinse my face with water. I will use either vitamin C or niacinamide. I will rotate the both, moisturizer and then sunscreen, but nighttime it's just super simple. It's just about cleaning the face. Normally what I do for oral care is I'll floss, I'll use mouthwash, brush my teeth, and then put my retainer in. Just started wearing my retainer again after like 2 years, and it hurts, but I don't want my teeth to move, and I'm trying to be good and disciplined with it. I also like to put a little bit of this on. This is a winter candy apple. It's like a Bath and Body Works winter spray, but just feels nice to like go to bed smelling good. And then the concealer, I'm tired. The moisturizing cream I use is a CeraVe moisturizing cream. I don't know if this is one for the body or the face. I'm trying to stay very moisturized because winter and the dry, cold weather is not. I naturally have dry skin anyway, and the winter just really fucks it even more. That's my skincare done. I'll come back for oral stuff. But now I'm gonna go finish off my steps for the day, and I do have a walking pad, so that's really helpful. I do have a step goal that I meet every single day, 10,000, and I find this just really helps with keeping my daily activity levels up, especially since I do work a sedentary job. It is really important to get some movement in. Before and after my workout, I'll do a 10-minute walk. I took the dogs for a walk as well earlier. That was probably about a 20-minute walk, and I've still got about 1,500 to 2,000 left, so I'm gonna walk on the treadmill. That's my scrolling time, and then once I'm done there, I'm gonna try and put my phone away. Just not being on my phone, basically. I thought it would be cool to show you guys a little bit of my workflow. Starting off with my Google Calendar, and this is where I time block everything, and I put blocks for my runs, my workout, everything I have sort of going on. And then I use Asana for like my actual work task that's done day by day. I use ChatGPT as a tool, and I say, hey, could you help me planning for the day? Here are my time blocks, and then here are my list of my work tasks. So I literally type out everything that's here, I put it into here along with my time blocks, and then I get it to give me a to-do list for the day based on my time blocks and what work task I should do in each time block. And it just helps me stay a lot more focused, and I know exactly what needs to get done in each block and how it, because you know there's a deep work block, light work, and it just automatically puts my tasks in the appropriate work block. And I find it has been so good for my productivity because I know exactly what I need to do. It has times, and if I also like I showed you earlier, I have timers, so it's almost like a competition with myself of like how much can I get done before the timer goes off. So I found this to be extremely effective and really cool, so I wanted to show that.